Well, for the last time, we're going to be rolling in here and... Alright, let's see here. Day 10, by the way. Day 10, I think, officially, because Tuesday and then a week, yeah. Day 10. Nothing really to bring back home, just drop off the keys. Anyways, so guess who just dropped off the keys and the garage door opener, and that's it. You know, I'm finally free of this house. I don't have to rent here anymore. I don't have to be here, and officially I'm not here anymore. As a last thing, I did park the car in the garage, and I will be, just taking the usual walk that I often do. You know, an hour and 20 minutes. This is the kind of usual route I chose. Nice straight lines, easy to follow. And I guess every once in a while I have a nice thought. I might record it. I'll probably go eating. There's some restaurant about halfway through. There's a park, and they decided to put a little restaurant on the side of it. I'll see what they have. I think I ate there once before, and we'll see. I'm kind of hungry. You know, every day I went by this house, it was like the most cluttered house. You know, inside it's cluttered, the garage is cluttered, and then they decided to put this shrubbery and these bushes all over their front lawn. It was just the most ridiculous thing, you know. It was just so cluttered. Alright, so we're coming across here to a pool, and this is a pool I never actually swam in, but whenever I go on my walks, there's a nice little pathway here where you can go along the side of the building and cut through the park. Here's a little shortcut, right? And it was here in maybe, I would say 2014, where I finally realized that the whole grotto thing wasn't working. And there was a good looking lifeguard who was coming coming this way or with his car or something. And just like the man in the checkered fedora that we talked about, and I talked about in 2013 actually, it was like, what do I say? You know, and it's like, it's not just, it's like I can't talk about this stuff I'm wanting to talk about now, the family stuff, the more deeper stuff, you know? And that's when I kind of went off of all sort of social, or those dating sites. I never had a smartphone, all that, but that's when I went off of what OkCupid and a couple of the specifically same-sex oriented ones as well. Because I put up Guerrero, I wrote Guerrero. You don't want to be with a guy who wrote a book? Okay, all right. We get the message. You know, and then the other stuff, well, can't even talk about the Guerrero thing. Well, definitely not going to be able to talk about the other stuff, right? But, you know, last day here, not even here, just sort of here. It's like, yeah, well, you know, I leave here sort of defeated, but, you know, I can try somewhere new. It's not entirely hopeless. Again, greater than or equal to 0 chance, right? So, you know, there's some, this is the old mayor's house, and this is a big lot, and they turn it into a park, and they always have some rabbits here. Yeah. The black one's generally not that friendly, but looks like he's a little more. Look at that. That's interesting. Generally the white one's the one that always comes up here, and the black one's just like bored. Look at that. Look at you.
We're going to bring David Folks back up here for another set.
Alright, so that was a very delicious pizza. It was okay. A little too much cheese, not enough sauce, but it's fine. It was delicious. And this used to be T's nursery here. The whole plot used to be basically just a tree nursery, right? Plants and shit. And when old man T's died, they kind of recreated the yellow house he had here and turned it into a kind of restaurant, and the rest of it's a park, right? And there was another incarnation of this restaurant here that was, it went out of business in a year. And it's like, well, you know, it's kind of in a nice place, and yet they couldn't make the menu work. It was kind of bad, but anyways, it was a decent pizza. You know, I think this is maybe the second time I've been here, and probably the last then, but yeah, so that's it for now. I don't have anything all that deep to say, you know. It's just kind of a nice day, nice and warm. You know, it's already summer. It's what, 80 degrees. Oh boy. Well, anyways, maybe my face is brought up here, but there's a sidewalk here, and I've always passed this whenever I walked here. And what was interesting about it is you had little kids with their handprints, and there was a date there. And the date was literally right before my birthday, like my actual day of birth. And it's interesting because, you know, I was born in Europe and everything. And technically, you know, Central Time here, I was born, what, 10 p.m. the previous day. So it's like maybe in the afternoon or something, the kids were playing around, and then I was like born kind of that same day, at least here, right? So it's kind of interesting. I always pass this by, I'm like, oh, that's kind of my birthday, right? Anyways. Oh, the llama, or the alpacas used to be in this yard over here, and it's all dark now, so. But there are some alpacas here sometimes that come out here and just like sniff you. So I used to come to this park. It's fine. I used to come to this park. This was the terminus of my walks. 40 minutes this way, maybe 40 minutes back. And it's always fun to, you know, get on the swings, even if you're in your 30s. I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but there's so many insects against the lights. Anyways, whee! Let's go higher. Ugh. There we go. Whoa! And there we are. So, yeah, I'm not feeling too happy to leave. I mean, I'm feeling okay. I feel like I'm ready because, you know, I have nowhere else to be. I can't stay here, right? So, I'm feeling just fine here. Oh, looks like they finally put the lights here. You know. Yeah. Anyways, that's always fun. You know, sometimes it was nice to take a little nap on the bench here, especially in the summer months when it's really hot. And by the time you get here, you know, it's just nice and tiring, and the breeze is nice. Hopefully not too many mosquitoes. You know. Just nice to. Sometimes the lights aren't so bright here, but are those mosquitoes? I guess we'll see. Who cares? I guess it's just a nice calm day, you know. It's like it's over. For better or for good, and probably better. But you know, it does feel like it's sort of a dead end. Like, okay, we can do this one more thing, but again, greater than or equal to 0 chance of finding something. And, you know, greater than or equal to, but I'm ready. I'm really ready. You know, it was nice to have a nice stretched out move where I did a little bit every day. I didn't procrastinate. I thought one of these days I could do a double trip, you know, come early, leave before traffic, go back late, come back, you know, but I never did a double trip, I don't think. You know, but every day it was just perfect. You know, in 9 days I got everything that I wanted to. Transported to the new home, wound everything down, and you know, it's been nice to, because the computer's still in the box and everything, so it's been nice to just work off the laptop, and because it's not the full setup, I haven't procrastinated as much on the computer You know, I've been going to bed relatively well. I've been waking up pretty well with the nice big lights. Although today, right on Friday, on the dot at 9 a.m., the leaf blowers came and God, it's like these are such small gardens or small, such little to mow here, and yet people hire gardeners. I don't understand it, but why would you waste your money on it? I don't know. Maybe it's rentals and the landlord just, I don't know. Who cares? But I guess Friday's 9 a.m. That's going to be an early wake-up call. But yeah, I just feel like it is, you know, trying a different place. It's like I feel a lot more ready than I've ever been to talk about the things I wanted to talk about. I mean, we started talking about it. We started dipping into that, you know. But yeah, it's just time, you know. Ah! It's a horse. No, I don't think it's a horse. I think it's a June bug. Appropriately enough. And, yeah, it's just so nice and peaceful, even with this light straight into my eyes, but it's so nice out here. You know, it's that kind of still humid Houston, but it's late at night, so it's kind of tolerable. You know? It's nice. You know, so yeah, it's nice. It's a new house. It's gonna have its issues, but you know, I'm sure millions of people can figure out how to do it. So can I. You know. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You know. Yes, I'm gone. You know, it took almost 10 years. August 2009 is when I moved in it. Again, it was just so much optimism, or at least like, ooh, the business was doing well. It started doing well in 2007, right? You know, and it's like, ooh, I got a nice, or at least renting a nice fancy house, and you know, it's kind of functional. I might get some people for the company, and then, oh, we'll branch out, and that never quite happened, you know. It kind of plateaued in a very nice place, but it plateaued nonetheless. And, you know, I think a little more business success would have been nice. You know, it wouldn't have been, we would have ended up here anyways, you know, we need something more than that. It would have been nicer. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't think I'm the person to where it would have distracted me. You know, I think for some people it's just a distraction. I don't think... I want to say, like, it would be nice if I was kept busy with something a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe it's like, no, we're not going to do any more work. We've done enough of that, and it's not that I don't want to work. You know, I clean my own toilets. There's no shame in that. But it's like, no, we're not going to work. We need to do this. You know? And until then, I'm going to feel fucking miserable if I don't start on that. I think that's been a lot of the suicidal moods, a lot of the despair. It's like, no, just fucking do that. Just try, okay? Just do those things. You know? So I think a little bit of work, I think it would give me, I'm feeling like, okay, maybe it gives me a bit of security. Like, oh, I'm doing something, it's kind of fun, but no. No, it's gotta be painful, I think. That's a good motivator. And I do feel it, you know. I talked about how when I still hadn't moved into the house, the new house, and I kind of showed up once or twice after I bought it. You know, it felt nice to be in there. It's like, oh no, this is a nice, just in terms of a house, it's nice, you know. Somewhat slanted floors notwithstanding, I still have to look into that. Which is ironic considering the slanted floors, and it's not as bad as that, and I don't even care. It's probably not a structural issue, so who cares? It's just whatever. It's a house, 30 years old. But no, it's a nice house. It's. I think that's going to provide enough security to where I can at least be comfortable to write about these things. Because again, with the renting, it was always like, oh, I'm renting, and if it doesn't get renewed, and then I have to move, and I have all this stuff. It's like, I don't really have to worry about that too much. You know, I pared everything down to sort of the essentials. It still took 9 days to move, though. That's surprising. Now, again, small little Elantra, so, you know. But no, it's been a nice exercise, even in just kind of self-efficacy of, no, I could do this. I really could do all this. You know, I could drive a car 9 times in 9 days for 40 minutes one way and 40 minutes back. Did you know? Sometimes I didn't even, well, did I? Yeah. So, I'm capable of driving 80 miles in a day for 9 days in a row. Isn't that amazing? I think some people do that for what do you call it? Just a commute. In fact, my landlord, just as I was saying goodbye to him, he said he used to work where I go, and he used to commute from there to here, which is crazy. Like, why don't you just buy a house there? That's so crazy. To commute all the way north up there and then come back. That's so crazy. I don't know. I don't get the charm of this place, you know. Everything's so expensive here, the houses and everything, and it's like it's really not that much better. It's not like there's much more crime, you know. Demographics are good out there too, crime and all that. So I don't understand it, but whatever. So I guess if you have kids, you know, it's like, oh, they stay with the school, but oh, really, the schools, you know, they're so wonderful. Well, anyways, yeah. Enough of me. 8 minutes, that's good. Yeah, I don't have anything all that, well, no, we got a little deep, a little repetitive, but that's to be expected. You know. So yeah, I am looking forward to cracking those books out and, you know, maybe doing something with it and just whatever. Because intellectually, I always got that. It's like just fucking open the book, read it, talk about it. But it was just too. It was too much. I mean, the books I mentioned, I read them a long time ago. I reread them. I took some notes in some, and then when it comes time to let's do a video or let's do something that's not just purely for my own understanding. Same thing with the old blogs I used to do. There's some interesting stuff in there. You know, let's do a video about it. Let's put it out there, you know, because I already know it. Let's put it out there. Maybe we can find like-minded people. Just toss it in there. I mean, it does seem like, you know, greater than or equal to 0 chance. You know, it's like a, what do you call it, a message in a bottle, you throw it in the ocean. But hey, better than nothing, right? But I never got to the point where I could really do that. You know, I got really burned out with the Guerrero thing. You know, and then that's it. It's been very difficult to just say, yeah, probably it's not going to work out, and that's fine. Again, greater or equal to 0 chance. But just fucking do it. Because I think about this stuff. I ruminate about it all the time. It's not like I kind of forget about it, and I don't. That's the weird thing. It's not like I don't think about it. And then, oh, well, out of sight, out of mind. Like, I could see that as a sort of defense mechanism of, oh, I'll never think about it. But I do. So it's like I already fucking think about it. Maybe not out loud like this, you know. Sometimes out like this. Sometimes I use my MP3 player. I used to hold it up to my mouth so it looks like I'm recording it. And you could record with it, but often I don't. Right, because I'm not a crazy person, you see, who's just talking to nobody in particular, right? I'm not a crazy person. But anyways, I used to do that too, and it's like, okay, idiot, just fucking record it, put it up, and then, you know, it is like a message in a bottle in the ocean, right? But it's still better than 0 chance. If I just talk to an MP3 player without recording it, then it's guaranteed that nobody listens to it, right? It's guaranteed that nothing comes of it. But, you know, since, Guerrero, I stopped doing it 2013, 14. Well, I guess it's been a, 5-6 year rough draft process, training process to finally get to the point where I'm doing videos and putting them up. And that's where we are. It's what, around 9:30? You know, I'm thinking, you know, let's see here, is this, I'm thinking, you know, is McDonald still open? I'm gonna have a sundae, you know. I usually don't eat out, I don't do fast food, but now that I've been moving and everything, it was easier just to get some fast food or just to get something, some simple stuff, you know. And it's an interesting sort of thing, because I really don't do fast food, and it's like, ooh, I kind of want something now, you know. But anyways, yeah, this is, yeah, I always pass under the highway here, you know. They built this highway, this is 610, they built it through the middle of the city, you know. And oh boy, I didn't see that obstacle there. But they cut it through half the city, so you can hear the highway everywhere, you know. It's a nice humming, you know, even a quarter mile in, but and this is it. Adios. We are out. And 9:54. Can we see that? There we go. I think McDonald's might still be open for that Sunday, so that's something to look forward to. And there we go. And that's it. You know, I'll be back here maybe in October. I have to drop off some keys for some other nonsense, a mailbox, and it'll be nice to come back, I guess, you know. Walk down memory lane. That's October, so that's, yeah, well, we got all summer, September, October. Yeah, 4 months. Oh, it's a possum, a cat, something. So, yeah, I'm not, you know, I guess yesterday was the big day where I was a bit more, it's just, it's done, you know, it's already done, you know, there's nothing, that's it, you know, that's just what it is. And, oh, they're redoing the road. There's always road work. That's a given for Houston. So, but I don't even have much to say. It's like I've said so much over the last few days, and I will have a lot more to say hopefully over the next few days, weeks, months, and years. But it's not even bittersweet. I mean, it wasn't a horrible gulag to live here, but it was just this nothingness, you know. It's this, you got your car stuck in the mud kind of feel, you know, where it's a nice place, the business was going well, oh, maybe it'll go better, no, oh, okay, fine, we'll do something else but nope, we're not doing that. Okay, fine, we'll do the Guerrero thing, because I did that out there, you know. Well, guess what, that didn't work. So it's just all these attempts, all these sort of defeats, you know. And again, it's not like I moved to some different place and oh my god, it's so different. But as we discussed, it is different enough, you know. It is different enough to where I think I will have enough stability to where I can finally get around to doing it. I think it's on the left here. I've only lived here for 10 years, so I don't I'm not the best with directions. I kind of forget everything very quickly, so yeah, it'll be on the left here, so the intersection. I wonder if the you know, what do you call it, if the place is open, or we're gonna have to order, or I think it's 24 hours now. Everything's 24 hours, right? Oh, this thing was flooded really badly here. The sign, I don't know if you can see the sign, but the sign was almost submerged underwater. I saw someone taking a picture after or during Harvey. And McDonald's. Oh, there's still someone sitting in the sitting in there. Oh, it might be some guy applying for a job. Let's see if it's open. I prefer to go in. You know. Come on in. Let's see. All right. And here we are. Well, as it turns out, they close at 9:58. IHOP. Oh yeah, IHOP. Well, I don't want to go to IHOP. Order here. You know what? That IHOP is where I had my last. What do you call it? My last meal with Frank before he left. That's. We'll have lots of fun things to confirm order here. Are they even open here? Hello? 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 I hear something coming from there. Maybe there's only one guy working because someone else is pulling in there. Hello?
Hello, McDonald, can I help you?
Hi, could I get a caramel sundae with extra nuts?
Is it caramel sundae?
Yeah, with extra nuts.
Okay, what else?
That's it.
Okay, it's gonna be 161, the second window, please, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Look at that, I'm an adult ordering things. You know? Second window. What is the second window? Pay here. Oh yes, well, we're gonna do that. I think this might be a good place. Who knows? Next window, please. Okay. Oh. in the thinnest pencil, you know. Next window, please. Okay. So it's a pickup window, and I also pay there. Okay, we'll figure this out. All right. You know, I think we should get some gas as well. Maybe. Extra. The nuts are extra, the extra nuts are free, by the way. It's an extra 40 calories you can get in. I might be repeating myself, but I probably am, but I'll do that. You can get a double hamburger for $1, the chicken sandwich for $1, the sausage biscuit thing, all-day breakfast right for $1. $1.59 is the... Right, for $4.97. I have a feeling I've said this before, but the point is, for under $5, you can get all that. That's crazy. So how long does it take to prepare a sundae? Inquiring minds want to know. How much did this guy order in front of us? Oh, good Lord. Yes, a lot of dead space here, I guess. I wonder how 3 minutes. Okay, that's actually not too bad. How much dead space can we fill? What do we talk about? I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, that freeway, somebody took a picture off that freeway during Harvey, and the gas station on the other side, it was almost under like one of those signs, you know? It was probably taller than that. It was like at the bottom of it. It's crazy. This is like the lowest point in this area, and the whole rest of the neighborhood flooded too. Ooh, someone's hands are out of their car. Look at that. Let's check out the hand action there. Yes, and of course there's a crack in the window. Yeah, it's the crack. Well, actually, there's a big crack now over here. Can we see? Yeah, here we go. I think it was actually at the oil change place. Somebody must have dropped something on it because there's like a perfect circle. You can't see it on the inside, but oh, another hand over there. Oh, look at that. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Spirit of biracial cooperation. Look at that. This is the free market, everybody. Do. Dominios. Ah, there we go. It's a sundae, everybody. It's just you press the machine and it comes out, and you don't have to churn the thing now. Just press a button and give me the fucking ice cream. You know? Yes. So the inspection expires in July of 2020. I got it done in May because I want to be, you know, ready with these things. So yeah. Yeah, this is taking a bit too long. I know what we're gonna be anticipating is how many bags of food is this guy getting? Is there some kind of Super Bowl thing happening in June? Is there something going on where, you know, this guy's gonna order an assload of food? I need to buy like a boom box and just have like the Jeopardy music blasting through, you know? Can we turn on the radio? Would that cause like a copyright strike on YouTube? Uh-oh. Let's experiment with my channel here, you know? Probably too much. Alright. Good Lord. This is taking forever. This is insane. I am literally going in show notes. Alright, well, 7 minutes. I think I will, you know, save ourselves some time. Oh, look at that. Okay, look at that. Okay, it is time for you to go. It was one small bag of stuff. Okay, this is the part where you... Okay, 2 bags. We got 2 bags here. You know, and... see, I was going to turn it off right as... Look at that. Wasn't it worth it? It was not. Anyways, let me pay, and... Hi, just for the sundae. Yes. Oh, thank you. And it's coming right up. Because, you know, takes a while to squeeze it out of the machine. Oh, I see it's coming. Thank you so much. Well, all right. I did only get 1 packet of nuts, but, you know, that's neither here nor there, okay? So let's see here. Ah, flashing lights, good Lord. All right, let's see. All right, let's park at the back of the IHOP because this road construction is just absolutely insane. Flashing lights everywhere. Let's see where we can park. Okay, there's someone screaming here. Okay. And, alright, maybe not the best place to park. You know what? We're gonna park behind a truck. Alright, well, this is a glorious spot to be eating. And, oh, security, are you fucking son of a bitch? Can I eat my sundae in peace somewhere? Are you fucking kidding me? Unbelievable. Let's drive 40 minutes back home to enjoy a sundae. This is, right. There's gotta be something here. Something we can pull into. It's got it going on. So I don't know, let's see here. I found a lot of these CDs when I was clearing out the house and everything. A lot of these are from like high school, you know. Alright, well, here we go. Perfect. Alright, well, here we go. Perfecto. And let's sprinkle these nuts on here. I did say extra nuts, right? I did say extra nuts, but that's fine. It's neither here nor there. And, okay, this is how you get copyright struck. Yeah, nice try, YouTube. Anyways, so... And I think that's, let's see here, and there we go. This is not, oh, okay. That's very good. So, I don't even know what's in the shot, who cares? But, it is very good. I do enjoy this, yes. Okay, up. The AC is not helping. Good Lord, what's going on? I don't recall eating it this way before. It's really weird. Well, I think that's going to be it.